finished up Dubai, had a great result. Do you want to walk us through your race in Dubai, what your thoughts were?
Yeah, I mean, I had pretty, I think, kind of low expectations going into Dubai. I was kind of like a bit unsure of how it was going to pan out after Kona, just like taking a bit of a break, and then like I think it's just kind of hard to get back into it again, and I kind of like struggled in that kind of period getting back. So I was like, it's going to be whatever it'll be, but thankfully it was like kind of a decent-ish race, I would say. Obviously not everyone was there, but still pretty like solid field. I quite enjoyed the course really. It was like pretty technical on the bike, like very flowy, like ups and downs, and that kind of like, yeah, just broke it up a bit more.
So there's a lot of drama in Dubai around the men's race, but the women's race was smooth till you finished.
No.
What are your thoughts about all that drama?
Yeah, so one, no surprise that the women, there wasn't any issues. One, the men were first, so obviously if there were going to be issues, it was going to be them. But also, this is my thing, one, the race briefing is separate male, female, and I was actually the person in our briefing, in the women's briefing, to ask, because just the way they were talking about it sounded like they weren't having lap counters on the bike, and I was like, oh, do we not have any lap counters on the bike? And they're like, no, you're going to have to keep count yourself on the bike, you're going to have to go by your computers. And I was like kind of planning not to look at my computer much, because I didn't really want to look at power or anything, because I just wasn't sure where it's going to be, and I just kind of wanted to race off field. But that was like, I really knew, and we weren't exactly sure the distance, but we knew it was going to be slightly under, and maybe no one asked in race briefing, so like that wasn't really, you know, pointed out. But and then in the run, obviously the lap counter was saying go to the finish, but in the same time, like I wish I was there to see it, because like I just don't think that would have happened in the women's race. Like some people would have, you know, kicked up a fuss, been saying like, why is it saying us to go to the finish, we've still got a lap to go. So like I'm kind of confused how everyone just like followed. So
what are your thoughts with the big gap between Dubai and the grand final back in Qatar? What's your plan between?
So we're in Girona, 3 weeks. We're staying here, but it's actually 4 weeks between Dubai and Qatar, which is like a really long time, and we like avoided booking flights forever because we were really unsure what to do, whether to come all the way back to the US, spend time in the UAE, but we decided to check out Girona. It's been a bit colder than we thought, but it's still, I think, better than putting Poppy and ourselves back on big flights back to the US. So yeah, it's been fun.
How do you hope to finish the series?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely shot myself in the foot in London not scoring, because I didn't DNF, and I know, Sean, you were really mad at me for that. And yeah, I'm just a score down, so I'm still trying to like place, because obviously it's important for the placing at the end, because we all get paid a bonus depending on how we like finish. So yeah, being a score down is obviously not ideal, but more points are available for Qatar. I was really hoping I'd like find my mojo back in the training like in this period, but I've been really just still hanging on, and I just want to have like, but then, you know, I felt that way going into Dubai, still had a good race, so it's like, it's just going to be like maximizing what I can do and hoping that you can't really affect what anyone else is doing, so it's just finishing the best you can and seeing where that spits you out. Yeah.
What are your plans after Qatar and going into finishing the year?
I plan to do nothing for 2 weeks. Nothing. I know, like, I'll be 3 days in and be like, oh, should we go for a run? Should we do this? I definitely will not be trying to find a pool. This time, now I'm like swimming on my own, has made me really appreciate our training group back home, and just how easy training is in Boulder. I feel like we have it pretty good in Boulder. But yeah, I'll be doing nothing, just making the most of family time, Christmas, just time with Poppy. She gets to experience a British Christmas, so that'll be fun.
All right, and then how do you want to wrap up the video?
I guess we'll do another video in Qatar, wrap up the season. That's been a very long season. Can't wait for it to be done. And then reset for 2026. I feel like most of us are already thinking about 2026, and it's hard, like, you know, how many people have already finished their seasons, and I feel like half of us are like, you know, you're mentally in that space already thinking about 2026, so just like can't wait for it to be done, and then we can just like reset and really, yeah.
All right.
Oh, you got me to be like, thanks for watching. I'm no good at that. You'll have to sub you in from another time.